Hi everyone, today we're going to talk about how creatures work. The last video we talked about how the draw phase, how Magic how the phases of the game works, and how keeping your hand and mulliganing works, and that kind of stuff. If you didn't watch those videos, you can check them out in the right hand corner. I'm going to mulligan this hand. It will keep this hand. Okay, so this is hopefully going to show off how creatures work. As you can see, we're going to play a mana, a land. We also talked about lands. That should pop up in the right-hand corner if you haven't seen that. And you can tap a land for mana. We talked about that. So this is 1 red mana. And just so happens that this creature is 1 mana. So we use the mana we got from the land to play the creature. And hopefully we can get a couple other creatures so I can show sort of how it works. So just ignore what the CPU is doing. So you gotta play 1 land each turn. Talk about that in the other video. So yeah, just ignore the computer. Just keep going. So as you can see, creatures tap when they attack, unless they have special effects. Now we're just waiting. Hopefully we can get another creature so I can show how this kind of works. More so than before. Okay. So here, we're going to play plains. Always play a land if you have one in hand. Unless it's the only card and you have a good board state. But we'll talk about that later. So now we're going to play this creature. So you can see, I tapped the swamp, but I didn't tap the island or any of the others because it has a swamp in the top right hand corner. It died, but the purpose was there. So as you can see, this one had a red mana in the top hand corner, so I tapped a mountain. This one had a swamp, or a skull. Skull is like fireball, skull. That's how I think about it. So this is our plains. So I'm just going to play a land. So this is a plains. So as you can see, it has a plains in the top right hand corner. So I tap a plains. It also auto taps if you want it to. So like, if I just undo this, it auto taps for you. See, now I play it, and my plains is tapped, but none of my others are tapped because it didn't cost those mana. See, now we're just gonna ignore the CPU. So as you can see, my plains is still tapped. I'm gonna stop on that. So the second your upkeep starts, your land's untapped. So now you have to go to your main. Now we play a mountain. Now, so I'm going to show off a little bit about attacking in this video, but basically, you attack. If they have other stuff, which I'll explain later, then it's comp. So, I attack him for 1, or her, whatever, gender. Now we're going to keep going. Hopefully we can get another creature. There are creatures with effects, but we'll talk about that in the next video. It's all about how to cast creatures. And remember, if you have mana, play it. Unless it's a certain circumstance. So now we're actually going to do a little bit on blocking. So let's say I just decide to attack. He will block with this creature, and mine will die. let me explain. So this has one, okay, we'll talk about this later. And that's all for the video today. Hope you like it, and I'll see you next time.